What's up, guys? We are back at the track with the MR2. Last time we were out here, didn't go so well. The goal for today is to not do a massive wheelie. You know, we're gonna try to go for a personal best. That's always the goal while we're out here, but I would be happy with getting through today with not doing any more damage to the chassis. So we got the weight back in the front of the car. We have our new tires on there. We double checked everything, just got an alignment done earlier today. Everything checked out good. I drove it home, it feels great. So we're going to do a first test hit here very soon. They're getting ready to go hot with the track, and I'm just going to baby it out of the hole, get into some power on the back half, and just make sure that the car feels good at high speeds before we actually try to launch it and, you know, get back into the 8s and stuff like that. But yeah, we're just about ready to go.
Tire pressures are set. I don't know if you mentioned earlier, we did a little bit more suspension changes.
Oh yeah, I did not mention that. So we did raise the rear up about a ½ inch, and then we also lowered the front a ½ inch. So now the car actually has a little bit more of a rake forward. So that actually might help with the wheelies some as well, getting some of that weight transferred more onto the nose. James also isn't around, so you know, can't put the SpaceX. I'm not blaming James, but
James like that?
I'm not blaming James. I feel like when we weren't looking, he probably loaded the SpaceX tune into the car, and he just wanted to see us fly away.
You know, that is weird. He did tell me to call him Elon Musk that morning, so
definitely gave her the SpaceX tune on that last one. Yeah, we definitely should have pulled a little bit of the weight at a time instead of all of it and then attempting to re-add it. So, you know, lesson learned. Hopefully we don't do that today.
All 4 wheels on the ground today.
But the front tires can come up a little bit, but just not like how they did.
6 inches max.
Yeah. If I feel it, I'm gonna be much more hesitant this time.
Yeah.
It'll probably take me like 2 or 3 passes before I'm comfortable again, because that rattled me pretty good. That was my last pass ever, was freaking almost doing a backflip. Well, it's like the headlight broke.
Done messed up, AA Ron.
This is the side that got hit harder, so freaking pop-up went out on us.
Nice, dude. See if we can pry it up real quick.
It comes on. Man, she hit so hard.
Yep.
Dude, is your Miata winking at me?
You wanna go flick the headlight switch on and off?
I probably don't know where it is. It's caught on the plastic piece right here. I see it. It's trying. Hold on. It needs a little help. What's happening? I don't know what the up and down is.
Yeah. I don't think it's caught on the plastic.
I need a flathead. See this plastic piece under?
Just yank on it, brother.
No, it's caught on this metal.
Try pushing the bumper down. It looked like it cleared it more.
Oh, pocket knife? That's good.
Shut them off and turn them on once or twice.
That'll fix it.
Yeah, maybe it'll come on. They look like they're electric, huh?
No, see, we're going. Hold on.
Oh, he's got it.
We're doing surgery.
Oh, you see it stuck?
Be free.
Oh, that's
Fly like a bird. Oh, okay. Maybe hit him again. Oh, she might be broke.
I think she probably broke it.
Oh!
Oh!
Let's
Hell!
go. Came back around on us. We're coming in clutch with the pot of that. We're good to go now.
yeah, she picked right up.
Hell yeah.
Smack.
Dude, it hit hard. Okay, it definitely just hit the corner of that. Rip.
She's alright.
Alright, up to the line we go.
Alright guys, I'm getting ready to make my first pass of the night. Sorry if it's a little dark in here. I should probably add a dome light or something later on. But anyways, I felt the car out earlier today and it feels pretty good. But like I said, I'm probably not going to go crazy on the launch. I'm probably going to bring it like just under the rev limiter and just kind of launch it from there. It might still leave pretty good, but we'll just kind of see how it goes.
Baby, a 938 walking her out of the hole.
Right, yeah. Woo! Hell yeah, that's refilming some stuff right now. We were about to put the car back in line, but found out that we lost our alternator belt right here. Car's getting a little weak on us, and unfortunately we don't have another one of those, so it's looking like a one and done kind of night. So fortunately we're just gonna have to bring her back another day.
Yep, big oof.
Yeah, is what it is though. It didn't do a big wheelie. Other than that, it felt good. The car drove straight. The alignment checked out, which is good. The front end wasn't, totaled. So, kind of good news overall as far as that goes. But yeah, we only got the one pass for today, unfortunately. So we're just gonna load her back up and call it a night. It's always one thing after another, guys. We got back from the track last night. We got the MR2 unloaded. Got it up on the lift. I noticed when we went to start the car yesterday at the track, the motor had a little movement to it when we went to load it back up onto the trailer. And I figured maybe the mid plate came loose, something simple, and crawled under the car, and it's a lot worse than we thought. So I don't know if this is from the wheelie that caused this, because as you guys saw, that launch at the track was very soft. So for this to break how it did, I would have thought it would have done it on a much harder launch. So I don't know if it was damage beforehand, or maybe the launches before put some like little stress cracks into some things and it just finally let go. But we broke her pretty bad, boys. I'm pretty sad about this one. So if you take a look under here, the whole bottom of the bell housing to the transmission is completely broke off. Grab that real quick. So yeah, we're gonna have to pull the transmission off and swap all the guts out of it into a fresh bell housing and then stick it all back together. And I've already been kind of on the fence with the car about redoing the turbo system, and we were also talking about different engine managements the car might go through, some changes. I really just wanted to keep it together because it was so close to the record. She's still the second fastest currently in the world, but the other MR2s are just getting faster. So I'm just worried that the other ones are going to come out and we won't have the chance to hold our spot for very long. And that's why I just wanted to keep it together. But I don't know, I might be debating pulling the whole car apart and changing a lot of things, so it might be down for a while. We were also talking about, we do have an event coming up this weekend that we were trying to make it to, and all was good until we found this. We might try to just fix the tranny real quick and at least make it to this last event and then start doing the big changes, because we don't have all the parts just yet. But yeah, definitely sucks. I'm still up in the air with what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna go that route, try to fix it real quick since I can get a bell housing fast. I put a post on Instagram and a whole bunch of guys reached out, so getting a new bell housing shouldn't be an issue, and just go back over the car. But man, one thing after another, boys, on today's episode.
And you know the rest.
Yeah, so broke her pretty bad. Like I said, I don't know if that was from the wheelie or not, but the mid plate where it's bolted here to the bell housing, this really isn't designed for that kind of load. But a lot of like sport front wheel drive Civics and stuff, they do the same setup. They have a mid plate going right to the bell housing of the transmission right there, and they have no issues. But maybe I don't have enough mounting points on here, and since it is a mid-engine car, it could definitely be seeing a lot more stress compared to like a front wheel drive car, because they're not trying to pull the whole weight of the car off the ground. They're not doing wheelies and hopping around like these ones are. But who knows, guys? So I think on the next one we're gonna have to relook this, add some more mounting so it doesn't happen again. I was also thinking about doing a billet bell housing, but they're really expensive. So yep, that's where she's at, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to pull the transmission out soon and get that fixed up. But other than that, it went straight at the track, went 165. The front end seems good, tires didn't rub.
Took one step forward and 3 steps backwards.
Yep, unfortunately, that is a big step back, but like I said, not too big of a deal. We'll get it fixed up. I also did want to go shout out to Mr2, because this just came in yesterday. They did send us a new replacement radiator for the MR2, so we'll be able to get that guy in there later on. No, but I'm low-key sad. What the heck, dude? There's always something with this car. Always. We'll fix one thing.
I can back that. He hasn't been in a great mood today after finding this problem.
I mean, yeah, it is what it is, though.
That's racing.
Big sad.
Big
But
oof.
We'll get her fixed.
Yep.
It's only the 20th time the motor's been pulled.
Yeah. Some big changes next couple of days. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the next couple of days
we
bring.
want to make a whole bunch of big changes to the car. We need to get this thing just a little more dialed.
Yeah.
I'm really, man, I love the twin turbo setup, boys, but I think we're gonna switch to a big single soon. I think it's just the right way to go. Get the necessary sensors. A lot of people are asking about the laser height sensor. They're like, why are you not putting that on? So many of you guys are giving me crap about the laser height sensor. And the reason I never installed that is because it was pretty untested. So the guy that gave it to me, it was working for him, but he was also on a different engine management. So for me to make it work with the engine management we're on right now, it would require a lot of testing and fine tuning and figuring out, and it would just take a lot of time to get that all set up and working properly. And I knew we're gonna be putting the car on a different engine management sooner that will be able to do all that and work with it, because it was designed to do that, if that makes sense. So I just didn't want to, you know, waste the time setting it all up, doing all that when we're just gonna switch to a system that can do it already anyways. Right. So we were making...
I don't know if you were there last night. It was also kind of interesting. We were talking to one of the techs from Granis, and they were saying how they have one on their Supra, but they don't even use it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of those things. It's like, in theory, yeah, it would solve all of our issues, but in practice, it kind of hit or miss.
Yeah.
So there's two sides to that sword there for everybody just saying, oh, just put it on there and it fixes it.
Everyone thinks the height sensor is going to fix everything.
Yeah.
Put it on there, it's going to fix the world. It's not like that simple. It would help, because if it was set up properly and the car goes way too high, it's like, okay, air, like alert, bring it back down. That is true, but it would have just taken so much time to get that set up. That with the route we're about to go with the car,
it won't need it.
Yeah,
it'll be a secondary safety. We'll have it all set up to where the car should do what it's supposed to do, but if something gets overlooked, it'll be a secondary safety to where if the car comes up, hopefully it'll keep it down.
I was really hoping to chase that record, but we'll have our time.
Yep.
So.
Yep. We've been trying to push the envelope so far.
We're pushing this setup very far.
With a setup, that's not designed really to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of it. I didn't know this setup would go this far.
Yeah.
It exceeded my expectations. Car's been at 8.5, 167 on the twin eBays.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with that. So
kind of where we're at.
Yeah, I was just happy to crack into the 8s. That's all I wanted, and it's surpassed that and done it multiple times on this setup.
Yeah.
And on that unfortunate note, that is going to wrap it up for this video. Keep the MR2 in your thoughts and prayers while we put it back together, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.